Hi everyone. We have a question on speed, distance, and time. Before starting the question, I would like to tell you one thing about speed, distance, and time, which is speed is equal to distance over time, right? Remember this? You can make a small triangle, speed, distance, time. This triangle will help you find out speed, distance, and time because we are studying that, no? Well, S- See, speed equals distance over time. I already wrote that here, so I won't do that again. Time here will be distance divided by speed. And the last thing we need is the distance. It will be speed times time. Because distance was at the top, speed and time was at the bottom, so I did times. Time, yeah, the distance was here. I did speed times time. Now times it here, I'll do distance over speed. Okay. So let me erase these things. Remember this triangle, very helpful triangle. And this triangle actually works with everything else. Like everything which is like this. Speed is equal to distance over time. You can write it in this form. Speed is equal to distance over time. Back to the question. And here we have Mr. Joshua leaves town A for town B, and the same moment Mark leaves town B from town A. Their speeds are 45 miles per hour and 60 miles per hour respectively. That means 45 for Joshua and 60 for Mark. If they meet in 1 hour and 20 minutes, what is the distance between the two towns? We need to find the distance between two towns. I am gonna do it on the road. This is the road that I'm making between town A and town B. Okay. Now, Joshua will go from A to B and Mark will go from B to A. They will have a meeting point, right? Here they are meeting. Now, Joshua is gonna go with the speed of 45 miles per hour, and Mark is moving at the rate of 60 miles per hour. And they are both taking 1 hour and 20 minutes. This is something which you need to understand. If they are meeting in 1 hour and 20 minutes, that means the time taken by both of them is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Now, we have the units in miles. We have miles and you are seeing hours. But here we have the time as 1 hour and 20 minutes. What will you do? You will convert minutes to hours by dividing with 60. So 20 over 60 gives me 0.33. That means 20 minutes is equal to 0.33 hours. You can work with mixed fractions and as well, but I do not recommend because it just makes the calculations complicated. So you have 1.33 hours. Okay. Now, what do we need to find? The distance between the two towns. The distance between the two towns. Distance between the two towns is, what distance did Joshua travel till the meeting point, and what distance did Mark travel till the meeting point, right? And distance is speed times time. Now he took for Joshua, time is 1.33 hours, and for Mark as well, the time is 1.33 hours. So what is the distance? The distance here is, the distance traveled by Joshua is the speed times the time, 1.33. And for Mark, the distance is 60 times 1.33. Okay. And what is the distance? What is the distance between town A to B? It will be the sum of the distance that Joshua traveled and that Mark traveled. Just do it over the Desmos, my dear students. I will go to Desmos here. I will do my calculation. 45 times 1.33 plus 60 times 1.33. It gives me 139.65. Let me write that here. 139.65. And what will be the unit? The unit will be miles because I was working with miles only. Miles. Okay. Now looking at it, obviously we don't have the decimals, right? Now, but you can tell what is the answer is 96, no, 135, no, 126, no, 140. Yes, this is my answer because 139.65 is almost 140. If you want to get 140 exactly, what you need to do? You need to take a mixed fraction here for time. So you will take 1 hour plus 20 minutes. 20 minutes you will do 20 over 60 hours. Okay. This is your time. Then that will be 1 plus 20 over 60 will be 1 over 3 hours. Then you can convert it to an improper fraction. This will be 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, 4 over 3. 4 over 3 hours. If you work with this fraction, you are gonna get the exact same thing, which is 140. Okay, so that is it about the question. Now, what do I expect from you to do in the exam? What will you do in the exam? Okay, you will read the question and you have town A, you have town B. Joshua is going at the rate of 45. Mark is going at the rate of 60. They are both taking this time 1 hour 20 minutes. So that is 1.33 hours. So 45 and the time for both of them is 1.33. That means this guy here traveled 45 times 1.33 and the Mark travels 60 times 1.33. You will do this calculation in the Desmos and you are done. You don't need to do lot of things. You don't need to write lot of things. Okay. This is one short exam. You just need to check the correct answer. But this you will be able to do if and only if your concepts are very clear. Once you do this, you just need to plug in this in the Desmos. Okay. Write in the Desmos 45 times 1.33 plus 60 times 1.33. Write it in the calculator, get your answer, and you are done. It is literally a 20-second question. Best of luck, students. Signing off.